I want to share a chilling story about a little boy named Bobby Greenlease. At just 6 years old, he was kidnapped in Kansas City in 1953. His father, a wealthy auto dealer, received a ransom demand that was the largest in U.S. history at the time. Tragically, Bobby was already gone, murdered before the ransom was even asked for. The kidnappers, Carl Hall and Bonnie Heddy, had no plans to return him. They were caught, tried, and executed just months later in Missouri's gas chamber. Bonnie became the third woman ever executed by federal authorities. This heartbreaking case shocked the nation and remains a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk in our world.
In 1953, the world was shaken when Bobby Greenlease, the son of a wealthy car dealer, was kidnapped from his preschool in Kansas City. Carl Hall and Bonnie Heddy, two desperate addicts, plotted this heinous crime, targeting Bobby's affluent family. Hall had been scheming for years, driven by greed and desperation. The chilling reality of their actions unfolded as they sought ransom, but the story took a dark turn. Bobby's tragic fate became a haunting reminder of the lengths some will go for money, forever marking a family and a community with sorrow.
I remember the day we took Bobby from his school, convincing Sister Morand I was his aunt. I spun a tale about a heart attack, and she believed me. In a flash, we were in a taxi, with John Oliver Hager behind the wheel, unaware of the horror about to unfold. Once we crossed into Kansas, things turned dark. Hall shot Bobby with a .38 revolver, and we buried him in the backyard like he was nothing. Desperate for money, we demanded a ransom of $600,000 from his father. It was the largest ransom ever paid at that time. We thought we could escape, but the weight of our actions was closing in. After collecting the money, we fled to St. Louis, but the shadows of our crime were never far behind. In the dead of night in St. Louis, Hall abandoned Heddy, reaching out to criminal associates for a distraction. He enlisted Sandra O'Day, a former sex worker, to fly to Los Angeles with a letter, hoping to mislead the police. But when O'Day spotted the ransom money, everything unraveled. St. Louis police caught wind of Hall's sudden wealth and brought him in. Under pressure, he implicated Heddy, leading to a grim discovery: Bobby's body buried in her backyard. This shocking crime crossed state lines, triggering federal charges. Hall and Heddy pled guilty, and just over an hour of jury deliberation sealed their fate: execution in the gas chamber.
In 2021, only 4 women have faced federal execution, including Hetty, who was executed just months before Lisa Montgomery. The chilling history includes Mary Surratt, a conspirator in Lincoln's assassination, and Ethel Rosenberg, who was executed for espionage. Interestingly, the federal government lacked execution facilities, so Missouri's gas chamber was used. In a twist of fate, only $288,000 of a $600,000 ransom was recovered from Hall, leading to speculation about the missing cash. Corruption ran deep, as arresting officers Shoulders and Dolan were later convicted of perjury for lying about the money. Shoulders served 3 years, while Dolan, fearing Shoulders more than prison, eventually received a presidential pardon.